Hi there, Gemini, and welcome to your mid-month forecast for November 2016 in terms of your love life and relationships. Yeah, Gemini, there is something of a work in progress for you in terms of your love life and relationships. I kind of feel that for a lot of you, you have been working, making something work in the relationship front for quite some time now because probably you wanted more commitment to your partner or to someone that you are wanting to be with, receiving some form of, emotional support and emotional fulfillment in a relationship. But I kind of feel that for some of you guys, you are not really getting what you want. And you are at the point wherein you're really, really wanting to get what you want. No matter what it takes. For some of you guys, I kind of feel that you are giving some form of um, ultimatum in this relationship setup. We do have the Four of Wands in Death over there. So that really tells us about how much you do want this relationship to give you some form of answers. You know, are we going to really have a more committed relationship? If you are already in a committed relationship, I kind of feel that, there is something in this relationship that doesn't make you feel right. You wanted to have some form of security, emotional security, that sort of thing. You wanted to feel settled in the relationship and not always wonder if the other person is committed to you, and being honest with you or not. That sort of thing. So I kind of feel that for a lot of you, it's going to be transformational in terms of your love life and relationships, whether you're single, in a complicated situation, or in a relationship itself. For some of you, I kind of feel that, this relationship could evolve um, to a more deeper sense of commitment, though that is just a possibility. But for a lot of you guys, this is going to be transformational, not just with their relationships, but with them personally as a whole. Because I kind of feel that you have allowed the other person to take advantage of you. I'm not sure if that is the right word to use, but you have allowed this person to hurt you repeatedly. And this is the time and this is the month wherein you're not having that, you don't want that to happen anymore. It's now or never. It's like either you do this or we're gonna break up. That sort of scenario that I'm picking up here. So the first card that you have here is Zana, and this has a message of you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you, and I ask you to relax and feel safe. Now, whenever you get this card, this is really telling me that a lot of things has happened in your love life and relationships in specific. Probably something doesn't make you feel right. There's something in your relationships that seems so chaotic. It could be that you have encountered a lot of troubles, a lot of drama in the recent past. And this is more of a message that, it has been done and it cannot get any worse than this. So you just have to be reassured right there and not to think any more negatively than you already are. And we do have the Ace of Rods there, so this is really more of a telling us that you are now on another phase of your life and relationships, and it is a form of new beginning. So something is really starting up in the second half of the month of November for you. And whatever has happened in the recent past, there is some form of trigger point right there, you know. So it's more of knowing where things are going to go this time around, that sort of thing. So the next card that we have here is, what do you desire? So now it's more of a question of what you want to happen in terms of your love life and relationships. You will have some form of options here. Now the message that we have here is that you now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. Now, this card, I've been getting this to almost every sign. So, this really makes me feel that a lot of you guys, not just with your sign, but with each and every one of us, we are being questioned on what we want to happen. No, it doesn't really have to do with manifestation this time, though it is a part of manifestation and attracting something that we want. But we are being questioned to not rely on our attachment, but to rely on our own needs and what makes us happy, what makes us feel secured, what do we love, what do you want to happen, what kind of life that you want, what kind of relationship that you want, that sort of thing. What do you desire? So that is really being questioned. But for you, in this reading, I kind of feel that you will be receiving some form of news. Probably this person is coming around in your life, or you will be receiving some form of insight into a situation in your relationship, and you will have the option, because I kind of feel that you have control over the situation. So it will be up to you where things are gonna go, where things will be going, that sort of thing. Makes me feel that you will have an option whether to go forward with this relationship or to back off. So you do have control over situations. So there are decisions that you might have to make for the second half of the month, and you need to remember that you need to make decisions based on your true desires, not because of what other people tells you to do, or not because of your reasonings that the two of you have been together for so long, so it's just natural for this person to come around and accept them for who they are. But I kind of feel that for things to really work officially between you and a certain person in your life, you need to come into terms with yourself on what you want and be decided and headstrong on that decision alone. The next card that we have here is forgiveness. It speaks for itself. It's about forgiving someone. So this is more of a confirmation to us that things that were happening in the past were not roses and wine for you. It has been challenging, very challenging. It could be that you are harboring ill feelings towards someone, even though that it's not intentional. For some of you, maybe it is, but for some of you, I kind of feel that, it's just because you have accumulated too much hurt and pain. And sometimes, even though you wanted to forgive someone, or probably you're saying that you have already forgiven them, in reality, within your heart, you probably have not. Especially for those who have unfinished business, those who have not really talked to the other person, not really opened themselves up with that person. I kind of feel that there is a need for them to really open their heart towards that person and express their own truth and be able to forgive that person um, entirely, that sort of thing, which leads us to the Two of Cups. Two of Cups, as we all know, is a communication card, a relationship card with that person. It's a one-on-one kind of a connection that you have with that person. So it could be that there is someone that you need to forgive, and you will be communicating with this person, or this person is going to be communicating with you, the two of you have a chance to have a heart-to-heart conversations about the situation at hand, on where the relationship is gonna go, and just all about this mess. There's going to be some form of communication and talking about that, clearing things up. The next card that we have here is freedom. Now, freedom comes in different meanings, different ways, different aspects. So, I kind of feel that probably for some of you guys, you are going to free yourself from negativity, from all that is bringing you down, that sort of thing. Now, since this is just a general reading, this will apply differently for a lot of you guys, because I kind of feel that for some of you, you probably won't come into terms to forgiving someone, so you're just going to free yourself and end a relationship or situation, which leads us to the sorry, not 10 of cups, which leads us to 10 of swords. Um, just below the freedom card. So this is really more of you wanting to end things, though for some of you guys, this is really more of a healing situation, wherein you're getting over a mental or a mental trauma that you have experienced, because I kind of feel that for some of you guys, it's almost as if you are thinking so much about the situation that it's making you feel nuts and feel crazy about certain things in your life as a whole. So this is about you freeing yourself about something. I kind of feel that this month it can be liberating in a way, depending on how you handle the situation. For some of you guys, you will be forgiving someone, and you will be releasing all the negative aura, negative energies that has been surrounding the current situation. But for some of you guys, you are deciding to just leave the situation behind and get on with their life. So it's either of those things. Either way, it's going to be liberating for you, whatever it is that you are going to be experiencing. The last card that we have, well, the second last card, we do have the surrender and release card. So again, this really backs up about the freedom kind of thing. There is a need for you to free yourself over a situation. But with this card, I kind of feel that this is really telling you to stop controlling the situation. There is something that you really, really want, and you really, really want to get it. But this is really more of a message that just let things flow. Let things happen. If things are meant to happen, they will. And if they are not, no matter what you do, it's not going to happen. And you're just going to frustrate yourself and stress yourself over something that's never going to happen. Either way, I'm not really saying that's not going to happen, of course. This is really more of telling you that let things naturally happen. Let things flow, because I kind of feel that there's going to be a culmination over something. Since we do have the judgment card, there will be answers given to you, but it's not going to be given to you while you are guarding the situation. It happens when you least expect it. It happens without you trying to control over anything. Sometimes the more you control the situation, the more worse it gets. So this is really more of a message that you need to let go of certain things. So you need to let go of your attachment. Anything that is negative and toxic to you, you need to let go of that. Whether that is a person, whether that is a relationship, or whether that is just you and how you see the situation, how your attitude is towards a situation. There are things that you need to let go of. So it doesn't really particularly tells us that it is a relationship. It could be just you and your unhealthy habits towards a situation involved in this setup, that sort of thing. And I did pick out one card from the Romance Oracle deck, and we do have give your relationship a chance. So this is really more of a sign for you guys. If you wanted to give up on a relationship, it's telling us that it can still improve. Follow your heart. If you are in your heart still loving this person, and you see this person making an effort towards you, give them a chance. Give them a chance. This is all about working about your partnership. This is not about leaving a situation. So, of course, this is just more of an advice and insight, so it doesn't really have to mean that this is something that you need to do. But at the very least, this is more of a message and a nudge to you that there's still hope in this relationship and you can still work things out. So, and all it takes is for you to forgive someone. Of course, this is going to be different for every one of you guys, and um, just a general reading, but it tells us a lot. You know, sometimes videos like this on YouTube tells us the biggest message that you actually have to know and needed to know in your situation for you to have some form of peace of mind, that sort of thing. So yeah, that's it for the reading for Gemini. I hope that this become insightful for you. It's going to be a transformational kind of a month, and a lot of healing is going to be taking place. So yeah, thank you for watching and subscribing with me, and for those who are sharing the videos as well. And so yeah, I'll see you next month, guys. Goodbye.